Pod Cove reaction. Now, I've been scratching my head because I saw this thing come across where Lil Wayne basically is claiming he didn't know Not Like Us was a diss track towards Drake. I got a video here from Chick Smooth, and he's going to break it down for us and fill us in on the tea. Make sure y'all go over there, give Chick Smooth a like and a subscribe. He make great content over there. So don't click off this video because he got some shit coming. So let's get to it.
You know what to do, Chick. Listen, Chick Smooth. Hey, Chick Smooth. Appreciate all the coverage that you've been doing. I've been watching your shit for a while. I just subscribed to your...
What's up, everybody? It's your boy, BREAD Fox, reporting from the Chick's Universe. And today we are talking about this man, Lil Wayne. There's been a running joke with Lil Wayne that he kind of just doesn't know anything that's going on. And he's actually 100% oblivious to reality. Why? Because he's so much in his own world that he really just doesn't pay attention to the outside one. Now, today he actually sat down with Rolling Stone, kind of sort of like a press release for his new upcoming album. And he spoke on some things such as features that are going to be on the album. But of course, as we always do on the internet, we gravitate to the very, very salacious stuff. So, of course, some of the things that we were expecting him to speak on, of course, is 1, Kendrick Lamar, 2, anything that has to do with Drake, and then 3, if we get lucky, something about what's going on right now with Kanye West. Now, in the article, Wayne even goes on to address what we were all wondering about, the whole Super Bowl controversy and him feeling a way about Kendrick Lamar performing at the New Orleans Super Bowl. So in the article, this is exactly what it says. Wayne tells me things are fine between him and Lamar. Wayne called the LA rapper ahead of the Super Bowl to clear the air and to encourage him. Early on in the last year's GNX album, Lamar had rhymed irony. I think my hard work let Lil Wayne down. A day later, Wayne made an ex-post warning. I just be chilling and they still come from my head. Let's not take kindness for weakness. Let this giant sleep. Those lines spurred speculation that Wayne was set to insert himself into Drake's beef.
There you go, pause.
Hey, yo.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That was...
Yo, it's crazy to think that, like, is he starting to go senile already? Man, he got to leave that lean alone, man.
No, that was crazy.
Against Lamar following the Super Bowl snub. Wayne seems to not quite remember the post when I bring it up. I sound like I'm talking about the media because I said they. He says, in fact, Wayne says that he didn't pay attention to Lamar and Drake's war of words. I'm going to give you the perfect example, he tells me. I went on stage and I was singing this song and they thought I was dissing. The song was Not Like Us, Lamar's smash hit. Wayne burrows his face into the arms of an accent chair while laughing about unknowingly rapping along to a Drake diss track. I didn't want my dude to be mad at me, he says. I didn't even know it was Kendrick. For the most of the rap world, the Drake-Lamar beef was hot button news. It didn't make a blip for Wayne. While pointing to a nearby TV playing ESPN, he declares, if it don't happen on this channel or FS1, I wouldn't know that happened. So he literally was claiming that he had no...
Is any one of y'all buying this? Is anyone buying this from Lil Wayne? That he sings this song on stage. That means if you're gonna insert a song on stage, that's telling you it's a good song that you like. And he did not know Dot saying that. After everything that just went down, is this selective memory? Or is it, let's just address the elephant in the room if you really talk about it. And Wayne's history with the cough stuff. It's no secret. And we see more and more, it seems like his memory might be a little compromised. Because look, we talked about it going up to the Super Bowl, some of the reasons why we think Wayne shouldn't be performing at a thing like a Super Bowl like that, because he never shows up to performances, but he doesn't remember a lot of his lyrics. We've talked about that. So I don't see why this isn't surprising. I don't see why this surprises a lot of people, I should say. And I'm hoping that it's not maybe it is memory loss, but something's definitely wrong there. Something's definitely wrong that unless he's just tapped into his own stuff.
Clue that it was a diss song towards Drake, and that's the only reason why he sung along. But if we're being real, a lot of people are just not believing that. Now, granted, we do have this ongoing joke saying that Lil Wayne just doesn't pay attention to the outside world. But in the song, Wayne himself is referenced. Drake's name is also dropped.
Bruh, the things I was going to bring up, that it actually says, say Drake. It's literally in the song. And then it talks about you sleeping with Wayne's girl when he went to prison. It's in that song. So, and it actually calls you by name. If you really think about it, it calls you by name. So what are we talking about? Is he that much pacified? Come on.
And on top of that, the key line in the song is with the name OVO. And then Certified Lover Boy is clearly Drake's album. Certified PDF file follows that. So it would be hard for us to believe that Wayne didn't know. Then, I'm not going to lie to you, because of the ongoing joke, and we kind of just know that's how Wayne is, I sort of believed it until I continued to read the article, and then Wayne says something that I just absolutely 100% refuse to believe. And I'm not going to believe it. And I don't think anybody's buying it, right? He goes on to then say he had no clue that Kanye West and Jay-Z dropped a collab album titled Watch the Throne. Now, that's when I said, you know what? I'm going to stop and call cap. Why? Because not only has Wayne been questioned about Watch the Throne numerous times in different interviews, he's also even referenced it himself. And what am I talking about? I'm talking about from this freestyle from the 2012 pre-Grammy show where he actually takes a jab at Jay-Z using a Watch the Throne bar. Check it out.
Young Money, Christina Milian. And other than that, I ain't really got nothing else to say, but I met a bad red bomb. I took the bitch home. I asked her what she want to watch. She said, surely not the throne.
Yeah, he did a mic drop for sure. He definitely could have an early signs of something. I don't want to call anything on him, but yeah, now everything's starting to show. There's definitely a lot of memory loss or something going on there. You know, we saw that performance with all of them on stage when Birdman got stuck. You know, these guys are into some stuff that, man, it's sad, but it's happening. That's what it looks like.
Now, if that wasn't enough evidence, I'm going to continue to build my case on this because I feel as though this needs to stop. And I'm not the only one that feels this way. As you can see, for those of you who were paying attention, you may have seen Elliot Wilson also tweet about this. He actually said, and I quote, "The Tunchi doesn't remember or know anything narrative must cease. It's exhausting. Ha." It proves I'm not the only one that notices that this is absolutely BS. He 100% knew about that, right? Also, back in 2011, Drake actually did an interview with Double XL, and in that interview, he actually confirmed that the joint project that he was working on with Lil Wayne was scrapped due to the fact that Jay-Z and Kanye West put out that Watch the Throne album. So here in the interview, you can see where he says, "Me and Wayne scrapped the idea of a collaboration album. Drake told Double XL exclusively, we just agreed that it would be looked upon as it would be sort of this competition with Watch the Throne. I feel like it would get caught in the whirlwind of hype. Wayne agreed. We just said if we do it, we'll do it down the line, but right now is not the time." This interview actually came right before Drake dropped his Take Care album. And in the interview, Drake confirms that Wayne knows exactly what Watch the Throne is. Also, for context, for those of you who may not know, Watch the Throne was actually up for a Grammy. Guess which album? That's right, you guessed it, the Carter. Lil Wayne's Carter, Lupe Fiasco's Lasers, Jay-Z and Kanye West Watch the Throne, Nicki Minaj's Pink Friday, and Kanye's My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy were all up for Best Rap Album in 2012 at the Grammys. The same Grammys that Lil Wayne actually dissed Jay-Z at using a Watch the Throne reference.
Yo, receipts. Internet don't lie, man. The receipts stay there. It stay there. Man, Wayne is definitely losing his I wouldn't say marbles, but
So, with all of these things put into play, I can, without a doubt, refutably say that Lil Wayne 100% knew what Watch the Throne was. And if he knows what Watch the Throne is, and he's leaning into this narrative of not knowing anything, you have to sit there and wonder, what else is he capping about? Did he really not know that Drake was the target of Not Like Us, or did he just really not care? Because at that time, there was numerous rumors saying that Lil Wayne and Drake were not really on the best terms. So, who knows? But I'd love to know how you guys feel. So, drop some knowledge in the comments. Also, make sure you like and subscribe. It's your boy BREAD Fox report from the Chicks Universe. And as always, till next time.
yo, that was Chick Smooth with that nice video right there. And listen, when it comes to relationship, Drake and Wayne hasn't been on the best of, since he got out of jail, prison, and Drake had relations with one of his ex-girls type thing. Kendrick mentioned in that same song that he loved so much, Not Like Us. I think he got selective memory at his age. He's at an age right now when he don't want to be effed with. He just want to do his thing, mind his business, stay in his lane. Now, we all making content, we all get in that space sometimes where we just want to be away from everything because you don't want to hear anything, you don't want to see anything because you just want to create from within you. You don't want to have any type of inspiration. But to has a song where it says say Drake, like literally says Drake name in there, and then it also so is there anybody that believes what Lil Wayne is saying? Because both things can be true. He could have selected hearing and he could also didn't hear it. So let me know down in the comments how you feel about this Lil Wayne situation. You think he's losing it? Too much lean in his life? Need to, get off that stuff? He's probably past coming back type thing. He's already maybe gone too far. But let me know how you feel down in the comments about Lil Wayne and his memory or whatever you want to call it. Make sure if you're still here, like and subscribe. Appreciate y'all. I'm going to see y'all in the next one.